So this is the first official day of the trip, and we just landed in Taiwan yesterday, and we're getting settled, which is a little difficult because our place is pretty small, but it's fine. We're gonna figure it out. What I want to make here is a series of vlogs that are gonna show you the attempt at being like a digital nomad, for lack of a better term. I think I kind of hate that, but um, I mean, I've been a freelancer for a long time, and this is the first time I'm trying it for any extended period abroad. I have done it before, but not for this length of time. And what I want to talk about is just tell you what it's really like to be working when you're moving around and traveling at the same time, and give you some insight into what it's like to be a freelancer, be a designer working on the road. Yeah, I'm gonna check in every day and tell you what I'm working on, tell you how it's going, and hopefully you'll come along for the ride. So for today, there's a bunch of things I'm juggling. Oddly enough, I have a lot of projects that came in kind of at the same time, or I guess that's not that odd. That happens, that I feel like that always happens. It's very much, I feel like, feast or famine a lot of the time. But what I need to do is get back some proposals to clients and check in with some other ones, because I have some clients that the work is slowed down, but I need to make sure that the work is really ending and they're all taken care of before I plan out these next projects. So it's a lot of like, I guess, admin, for lack of a better term, but that's part of the whole thing. So yeah, I'm going to be working a lot on like proposals and contracts and stuff today. And as far as like what our day has in store, we're in Taipei and it's Lunar New Year, and it's very like quiet and dead right now, which is, we knew that going in. We knew that was going to happen, and in some ways that helps us because we're definitely jet lagged and not really up to normal activities anyway. But we're going to try and go find some food, maybe some coffee, and kind of have a little bit of a morning before we get started on stuff. So that's mostly the like fun stuff. Well, maybe I think I might try to get us to go to a park or something like that. I think that's like the main goal, is like do like one kind of fun thing, have food, get settled, all that stuff. Part of the whole challenge is the fact that there's not a lot open, which is fine. We might have to, make do with convenience stores and stuff like that, which is also fine because the convenience stores are really good here. But that's what's on the table for today, and I will let you know how that all goes. So we went out for the day and then came back to work for a little bit, and rest because we did a ton of walking. I got some of the things I need to get done. I mostly dealt with some loose threads with like new clients and old clients. I got that sorted, or at least I got new information to them. So we'll see how they react to everything and what the next part of the process is. And then like the jet lag just like hit really, really hard. So been resting for a bit, and now we're gonna try to go get dinner and then probably go to bed like super early because it is pretty late San Francisco time right now. So we'll see how that goes. Today really taught me that like a big part of this process is going to be figuring out like what's the best schedule to have day to day, something that like works well with getting things done, doing things we want to do, and also like talking to clients that are back in the US. How does that schedule look? And I've done something like this before while I was visiting a friend in Europe for a couple of weeks, and I did figure out like a good pattern that ended up working well, but this is different, of course, and I am still figuring out like the finer points of how and who I'm going to be working with for the next couple months. So there's lots to like sort out about what a good schedule for the day or even for the week really looks like. And so much of that's up in the air, and I really don't know like what that's going to be. So it's exciting, but it's also very like stressful because you can't quite figure out like how you're going to get everything done. We will see. That's part of this whole experience, is to like try and figure this out and see what works, and see if it's even possible, if I even like it. That's part of this whole experience, like figuring out if this was even a good idea. So that's kind of like the end of our first official day here. I will talk to you tomorrow.